Number 7 says, the table shows Linda's monthly expenses. Which list shows the expenses in order from greatest amount to least amount of the monthly budget? All right, so I know greatest to least. I'm gonna start with my greatest, my largest number, and end with my least. Okay, that tells me I'm gonna be ordering things. So let's look at our expenses. Consist of utilities, which are things like paying your bills for your lights, electricity, water bill if you have it, trash pickup, all those kinds of things. Rent, like how much it costs to live in your home. Food, car, other, okay? And these are the parts of the budget that it takes up. So we need to figure out the decimal part of all of these and then order them. So our first one is 13%. Percents are always out of 100. Okay, so we're just going to do 13 divided by 100. And that tells me that 13% is the same as 0.13. Okay, 43 hundredths. Okay, you can either write it using that place value or you can just type it in. 43 divided by 100 gives me 0.43. If you'll notice on that one, you literally read this 43 hundredths. It's in the hundredths place, and that's how you write it. Okay. Our next one, 1/10. I'm going to do the same thing. It's a fraction, so 1 divided by 10 is 0.1, which same thing. If you notice, 1 is in the tenths place, so 1/10. Cool. 27%. Maybe you see the pattern from up here. 27 divided by 100, because it's a percent, will give me 0.27. All right. You don't always put the decimal to the far left if you're converting it. The thing is that you move it to place values. All right. So that's why that works like that. All right. Lastly, this one's already a decimal, 0.07. So we're going to line them up greatest to least. Okay. If you're looking just at your far left place value, we have all zeros at the front. So we're just going to go to our tenths place. So I have a 1, a 4, a 1, a 2, and a 0. The one that is greatest is this 4, okay? So rent, okay, this is going to be my greatest, okay? So I'm going to start with 0.43 is first, okay? Next, after that 4, I still have a 1, a 1, and a 2, and a 0. So next is going to be this 2, okay? That's going to be second. Oh, I should have written it how it goes. Oh, well. 0.27, which is 27%. I'm going to rewrite it. 43 hundredths first, 27% second. All right. Third, if you're looking in the tenths, we have 1, 1, and 0. Well, I know it's going to be one of my ones, but I don't know which one. All right. If I go to the next place, fill in with a 0, that empty space, and then versus a 3. Okay, 3 is greater, so this one's going to be third. So 13% is third. That means next is that other 1. So that'll be 1/10. All right, that'll be fourth, which leaves that 0.07 to be fifth or last. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go look. I said the greatest one was rent. All right, so I'm going to go look for the lists that have rent first. A does not work. D does not work, but it's either B or C. Okay, so rent first on both of those. Second, we said that 27% was the second greatest amount, which was your car. So if I go back to B and C, they have car on B, but not for C, so it's going to have to be B. Okay. On your next example problem, you're going to have slightly different numbers. Convert them all to decimals. Okay. And then put them in order. Find the list that matches. If you get stuck on typing them in or on ordering them, please just raise your hand or come back to watch this video for help.